I recently attended a cubing competition in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho by the name of North Idaho Newcomers 2024, and I absolutely balled out at this competition with 3x3. Not only did I acquire 2 sub-10 singles, one of them being my personal record single, I also got a personal record average of 11.29. In today's video, I'm going to be reconstructing both of those sub-10 solves, and I'm going to also tell you how one of them could have been even better. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first sub-10 single I'm reconstructing today was actually really close to not being sub-10 because it was 9.99 seconds. Looking at this scramble, we have an amazing 5-move cross on white, and this is actually what I did. And to solve the cross, I inserted blue, which I could insert red in adjacent to it, and then I can also insert orange in here, but before I did that, I inserted green in here as well. Then I did a D move. So after that, I noticed this X cross. The next F2L pair I did was this free pair that I got in the back, which is U2, L prime, U, L. And then for the third pair, I actually ended up rotating and solving this green and red pair, which gave me this pair for orange and blue, this OLO, and then an A perm. 9.99 seconds. The other solve I'm going to be reconstructing is actually my brand new PR single of 9.14 seconds, and it was absolutely amazing, but I made one simple choice that could have made the solve in the 8, possibly even 7-second range, and I'll tell you what I mean right after the reconstruction. Taking a look at the scramble, red can go into its place relative to green, orange is ready to be solved, and blue is 2 moves away from being solved relative to red. So I start out to solve by inserting red relative to green at the same time as setting blue up to be solved relative to red, which I just insert the blue piece right afterwards, and then I take this orange cross piece out, and then I solve the orange cross piece, and now we have a solved cross. And the first thing I noticed right after I was done with this cross is that I had this paired up pair, but it was in the wrong slot. So I do what any dumb cuber would do and rotate, take this pair out, and I only just realized that this pair went in right about that time. And then I rotated back and solved this into the front, which was really dumb by me. Just had to deal with it. And now, because these are in the front, I rotate, and then now I have 2 pairs. I have these 2 pieces and I have these 2 pieces. Because I can't see everything on here and I know exactly what this piece is, or what this pair is, I decided I'm just going to solve this pair, which gives me this pair for red and green, which isn't great. I got a pi OLL into a J perm. This solve ended up being 53 moves and the time was 9.14, which means my TPS was around 5.8-ish. It's not amazing, but it's not necessarily slow for somebody who doesn't get sub 5 averages all the time. But real quick, let me tell you how this solve could have been even better. Going back to the third pair here, we have 2 options. This orange and green pair, as well as this red and green pair. And as I said in the reconstruction, I decided to do this orange and green pair first, which left this as my last pair, which is not a good pair. However, this is actually a really good case with only the U move, and I can just solve this case, which actually pairs up this orange and green. And then afterwards, it gives me a soon, which is a lot better than a pi, into an A perm, which is slightly worse than a J perm, but I'll honestly take it, and I had a corner twist. So as you can see, both of those scrambles were pretty good, and while some luck was involved, there was also quite a bit of skill in there as well. And maybe one day you can also get your very first sub 10 single in competition. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I would highly recommend leaving a like and subscribing to the channel down below. We are only one subscriber away from 100 subscribers, and it would mean the absolute world to me if anybody would help with that. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.